be set and ready. Well, happy New Year, January 1st as of today. Ain't that something? Very weird, but just another day on the calendar. So nothing too crazy, at least I don't think so. Oh, sunrise. Yippee. God. I want to make something like, I don't know, I want to make like a piece of art or something that goes really well with all this, but I don't know what I'd make. Probably like a cool fountain with some glowstone to light it or something. But I'm not really good at statues and such. Hell, I'm barely, like, I wouldn't even say okay at building. I just copy and try to remember certain things, like the way certain people make roofs and stuff like that. Cause God knows I suck at making fuck, like barking. God knows I'm terrible at making any type of infrastructure in Minecraft, let alone real life. But who knows? Maybe I'll get better one day. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm white now. I don't know why. My skins aren't working. What do I change out of it? I mean, that one works. What about this one? There you go. Just needed a little switcheroo. Hey, it's already gonna be 1 in the morning. I need to drink my medicine here in a bit. Hopefully, God praying and hoping that knocks me the fuck out eventually sometime tonight. But it's not what it's made for. Just to kill the funny bacteria in everywhere, really. Why is my phone fucking flashing again? Forgot I texted people Happy New Year. Yeah, I texted mom. Okay. Should be all good and settled. Medicine in 5 minutes, hooray. Just gonna wait that out before doing anything. But I'm thinking of making something here. Also, excuse me if you hear my tongue click a lot. Sorry, that's disgusting. Oh my god. I have a fever blister on the left side of my tongue, and it's like, oh hey rabbit, it's like fucking with my speech, because every time I feel it hit like my teeth, it stings, so like I lift up my tongue subconsciously, and no. I hate that you guys hang out down here. I mean, I need to add more lighting resources, but I could care less. I really want to, at some point, replace the stairs, honestly. I don't fuck with them too much. But, maybe at some point. For now, this is fine as it is. 5 more minutes. Oh boy, golly. Shouldn't take long to drink medicine. You know, I used to have a big issue with swallowing pills and such. Not like terribly bad where I give up, no, more so like, depending on the pill, it usually dissolve in my mouth, and I would just taste it and it's nasty, and then I'll just swallow it then before it fully dissolved. But now, yeah, it's like clockwork. I think it's mainly because a couple of months ago, I got inspiration from somebody, and just myself. I kind of give myself shit mentally, and I know it's not like the best route to do things, but I can just kind of hear myself giving myself shit, or not. That sounds like I hear voices now. I just, every time I would drink pills, I just tell myself, like, hurry the fuck up, come on, it ain't gonna fucking kill ya. Like, are you fucking serious? Just do it, you'll be fine. And, yeah, the same thing I do with anxiety. Where, like, say, I don't know, there's times where I deal with derealization, or, like, minor, like, PTSD type episodes that had been public, and I just try to snap myself out of it. I don't go, like, rampant when anything happens. It's not that kind of stuff, obviously. I think anyone knows. Anyone who has it knows. But for me, it's more I just kind of freeze, and my breathing kind of goes out of control, and I get really annoyed. But mentally, I try to just push myself out of it. Same things again, just think, come on, like, hurry the fuck up, you'll be fine, don't worry. Like, you know, you've gone through this before, it ain't gonna end, promise ya, and it's reassurance to myself. So, it ain't too bad, but still not fun. Goddamn. I commented a goofy cat picture under this TikTok, and I keep getting notifications of people fucking liking it. People really loved it. I just thought it was a funny reaction. Oh my god. Oh yeah, you know what's funny? Silhouette, or the shadows and shit, always show my head without the helmet. I kind of fuck with it, but it confuses me sometimes. All the planets and such. 2 minutes. I feel strong. Trust fall. I'm just waiting. But New Year's, it's here. I never know how to feel about it. I do and I don't. It's a lot to explain, but the brief of it is, this next week I know I'm gonna be struggling. Just because it's always like that at the beginning of the year, where everything just feels foggy again. And I'll get through it. I mean, it even happened to me last year, where I was very confused. I don't know how to feel. I was just thinking about everything all at once, kind of like a very slow fucking computer, trying to grasp everything at the same time while processing. And yeah, that's usually how it goes. And well, I fucking hate it. One more minute and I gotta drink my meds, but I'm gonna get a head start on it. Okay. Yep, there it is. Funny time. How many of these I got left? This isn't like against Twitch, right? Me shaking my fucking pill bottle? I doubt it. Twitch, I'm not doing anything wrong or bad with this, I promise. I'm just drinking my daily dose of every 12 hours so I don't get an infection. 1 second. You know how I said, it's like clockwork. I fucking wrestled with that thing with my fucking tongue. I got stuck on the top of my fucking mouth at first, and it annoyed me. I mean, I did it within a minute, so, you know, it ain't all too bad. But still, just, ugh. Tastes like fucking wet cement. But, well, that means I can talk about what I want to now. Yeah, look at that. How pretty. But, no, New Year is always weird to me. I know a lot of people tend to use the excuse of like, oh, it's a new year and, you know, everything's clean off your slate type of thing and whatnot, but that's not how it works for me, fortunately. New Year's to me is just the next day and things. I mean, that's realistically what it is, and the positive annotation people have for it, completely okay. It's just me who, I don't know, maybe I'm just a loser, really, when it comes to thinking that way. But, no, my birthday's coming up. That's the big kicker of it all, really, at times. And I don't know. I know my eyes are gonna feel heavy that day. They always do. 25 years. Can you believe it? Makes me sad at times. Every year that has gone past that, I guess I wasn't expected to be here for. And I know it's pretty deep and edgy and whatnot, but it's true with, you know, what I've been through and even some medical documents when I was growing up. And, it's just weird. You know, 12 o'clock, everything's loud and fireworks and pretty, and give it a minute or two and everything's back to being normal. The only difference is that there's a bunch of smoke clouds everywhere from all the fireworks and such. But yeah, it never feels like a fresh start to me. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer with that statement. It's just what it is for me. You know, just 'cause every last 3 to 4 months of the year always tend to be like war. You know, a lot of things happen, a bunch of things are stressful, and you're just trying your best to get through it. And once that slate comes where you feel like everything can get off your shoulders, it doesn't change anything. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to have like a negative attitude or anything like that, of course. I'm just trying to be realistic with how things tend to go for me, and I'm not trying to throw like a little pity party out of it. But that's usually New Year's for me. And I wish I told you. Because it always makes me feel out of place. I think about 1,000 things that day, at night, and even on my birthday. But I mean, that's not new to like an everyday of my own life where I think a lot. Something I wish I could slow down or just not do at times. But it's helpful sometimes, and then there's the other times where it ain't. But doesn't mean I don't try my best every year. I do all I can with what I got. No matter what. Whatever it is I need to do, want to do, or want to accomplish, whatever goals I set, I do my best to get there because I know I'll always find a way. That is me. And I can for sure give you this attitude of like, huzzah, I'll never give up and all that, but I'm obviously gonna get tired at times. I'm gonna get exhausted and not feel great. And, although I'm not a big fan of it personally, it's okay. I mean, that's life, ain't it? Kind of that weird balance of things where, it's gotta be rough in order for things to be good. And it's never a bad thing. It's just can take a pretty heavy toll on you mentally. It just, depends on how you deal with it at the end of the day. My favorite thing that I used to do when growing up, every two New Year's Eve, I would sneak away and just kind of look at the sky. But it got harder at times because of all the smoke, or it was a very cloudy night, one or the other. And I think staring at the sky was more significant to me than, like, looking at fireworks. And don't get me wrong, fireworks are great. I mean, it made me sad looking at them this time around, but that's a story for myself. But, I don't know. I think for me, the significance within looking at the sky and the stars and well, the moon if it's there to show up, it's when I was a kid, I lived in a very doubtful environment, really, where you kind of just had to accept that nothing was ever gonna go your way. And not in the selfish manner, more so in the realistic of like, this is, how things are, and you're gonna have to work for it 10 times harder than the average person, and it's gonna suck. But you have to accept the fact that it ain't gonna be easy. And that's like normal life, honestly, for most, and it sucks and it's sad, and or if not for most, for like a good handful of folk. And so my story is no different. And so as a kid, when I would get tired because I was just sad of, I guess, how not normal I would do things and how I was kind of looked upon for that. Not knowing what certain things were from my friends, giving shit about it, and just always so confused. And I never blame my parents for that because we were given a very unlucky hand growing up, and it sucks. So I never resent them. How? Little fucking New Year's ring fucking cut me. But I resent them for that. Because, I mean, why am I going to be upset at something that I'm well over in fucking years past? It won't make sense. But no, yeah. So every time I would look at the sky and around New Year's, I always just remembered this stupid thing that I learned from a Disney Channel movie. I'll never remember which one. I mean, maybe if I were to go through like the catalog of Disney movies, then I might. But as of right now, if I were to try to remember, I wouldn't, because every Disney Channel movie back then had similarities that were fucking uncanny. Some, not all. But there was this one in particular that was always like find the brightest star and make a wish. So every year I just wish to be happy. And I know it's pretty depressing for a fucking kid to be wishing, but it's the truth. I would always wish to be happy and, for something good to find me for once. Because I was just too tired to look for it myself. And I tried every year, no matter what, even when that wish wasn't really fulfilled. And well, things eventually did end up getting better, and then bad, and then very better, and then bad, and then bad, and then better. The last portion is now where, I'm somewhere 10 times better than I ever was in life, in terms of like my situation, like being an adult and owning an apartment, slowly getting through things, and those are the good positives and some of the best ones in my life, and I'm forever grateful for all of that, always. And so then looking back at my years, and whether it be New Year's or my birthday, it's all I can think of. I'm grateful, but I'm sad. Because, sure I made it, but what about those who didn't? I think about a lot, like I said. And I do a lot, and I try my best. And this day of reflection and just kind of gets to you sometimes. And don't worry, I'm not going to start sobbing on stream. I'm a big boy. Fuck, what's this blue notification? Emails. Fucking bills are due. I'll worry about them when the day gets there. Not smart, but it's always okay. Me know how to save. But no. No, the heavier tolls are always going to be there. I carry the thought of people who aren't there anymore. And I don't mean alive. Tomorrow I'll go say my stuff to them. Never gets easy talking to a piece of rock. And I, like I said, I think and I do my best. And I get tired. And I just, New Year's are something. I will never be able to escape my own brain for that week, for this week. Yeah, and that's fine. I'd rather reflect than avoid it, So it doesn't bother me too much, but obviously it's still gonna weigh a little heavy. And that's okay. I've got myself on that. I remember, I'll never forget that conversation we had before we even became anything. That phrase you told me has stuck with me for, 3 years now? 4, would have been 4. You've got me, but who's got you? And I always answered, me. And it's true. I mean, that's kind of how you learn to live life, and it's not a bad thing. Like understanding and knowing, like, your stuff and whatnot. Doesn't mean I have things figured out. God, no, I'm beyond that. Like, I definitely don't have anything figured out, and that's fine by me, because I still got a long ways to go. But again, I have myself. Doesn't mean it doesn't get tiring. It does. Because sometimes you just gotta lay with everything for a bit. A day, a week, hell, even a month. And that's fine. Just don't forget to get up. And I've done that for years on end. Every day. You know, sometimes my own head gets loud, or the realization of everything kind of kicks your ass, and just need a breather. But I always remind myself that it's always okay in the end. But it's never weak to admit when you just need some rest. It's one big thing I learned from growing up, especially as a man. Everyone deserves some good rest, no matter what. And if you're too stubborn to take it or admit it, then you're stupid. That stubbornness is gonna kill you at some point. But anyways, the new year is always full of a bunch of thoughts, more than what I'm saying, and that's fine. And not that the other ones are explicitly bad or nothing, they're as normal as you'd expect, but they're too heavy and detailed that I don't think sharing it publicly with anyone that isn't a therapist is smart, so those I'll always keep to myself. But yeah, new year, same old me. Why would I want a new version of something that is already decent? And don't get me wrong, I have my goals for this year. My major goal is, how do you say? I'm gonna just focus on bettering my anxiety even further. Because my anxiety is really the one thing that kicks my ass. Everything else I can handle pretty well. Even stress. Yeah, as for like sadness and stuff, it's a 50-50, honestly. But it ain't terrible. But I hope everyone else is having like a decent day though. If you have your thoughts and all that, you know, don't be afraid to share them, even with yourself, just as I am here. I'll admit that it feels weird without you this year. Kind of feels like I'm home alone. But maybe that's how you wanted that. Maybe home was just not home anymore for you. That's fine. Always keep up with it. And I hope you can accomplish some pretty good things this year. You still deserve the best. Even if now you hate or dislike me or whatever it is, I could care less. I'm still gonna wish you the best. Whether you hear this or you never do. I don't mean this by the VOD, I mean more so just the words. Everything is weird. And I'd be a liar to admit, to say that I don't miss you. I miss you every day. You have no idea. Really wish we could have done this life thing together. But some things are beyond my control, and I'm not gonna try to control them. But I still doesn't mean that it doesn't make me sad, even just a bit. Sorry, I'm doing that thing where like thinking but I'm not saying anything. Emotionally withdrawn. It's not on purpose. It's just kind of how I was raised, and I figured it out. I've been healing from it for a long time now. 'Cause I just never know how to go by it. $25, can you believe that? Soon. What a weird number, ain't it? I mean, it's a bold one, but maybe I'll start growing that bald spot now. Oh, if I have the given time. Who knows? All I know is that I can hear the old jokes coming from everywhere. How you doing, Grandpa? I mean, to be fair, I've been given those since like I turned 20, and I know it's weird because 20 ain't really old at all. You're still very young, but my appearance, let alone like everything I've done and how I talked, gave everyone the impression. So yeah, it's not like me boasting and trying to be quirky. I never liked it. It always made me feel like shit, because to be 20 and be referred as a fucking 30-year-old half the time, it doesn't make you feel good. It made me feel very subconscious. And just because, I don't purposely act the way I do. It's just me, really. And now with glasses and my fucking head shaved, I am not making it any better for myself, but the good thing with my hair and my genetics and all that is hair grows very fast. So, fuck yeah, I won't have to deal with it for any longer. Just give me like a month, really. I think it's usually how long it takes for my hair to grow, like entirely. Ain't too bad. I just stop to think constantly, and I never just say what I want half the time. I know what it is, and I know how to fix it, and how to slowly work to it, and I have been, but fuck me, does it get annoying. I did it a lot with you, and I hated it because it made you feel like shit. I didn't mean to, but I can't obviously I'll acknowledge and take responsibility of that action, because although intentional doesn't mean that it doesn't affect you, you know, or whatnot. I guess I just thought you'd accept me even then. You know, knowing that I was still working on it. And I did. I'm proud of myself for how much I pushed myself for it, because I know the conversations we had that took like 2 to 3 hours sometimes started shortening by a lot because I was pushing myself. And goddamn did it feel like that picture I've seen on TikTok everywhere where it's like a throat wrapped with a fucking, or it's like a shitty animated video of some blue dude, or I don't know. Okay. It just feels like my vocal cords are being tangled by barbed wire, and I just can't say a damn word. And it's so upsetting because I want to so bad. Like in those moments, I really, really wanted to, because I knew exactly what to say, but I just wouldn't. And why? I mean, that, like I said, that's a deep fucking road to go through, but the simple answer is just, you know, the stuff I've gone through. I've always been scared of being wrong, and even then, even though you told me I was always right, I never liked being always right, because it felt wrong. It felt like it just gave you another reason to feel that I was on top of everything, and I didn't want it to be like that. And obviously, to an extent, I know what you would say, that it wasn't necessarily like that, or you didn't feel it. I know. But just, I didn't want you to feel like it was giving me an ego or some shit, because as much as I was afraid of being wrong, I would have rather been wrong 1,000 times over, and you correct me and talk to me, and then be right all the time and never let you speak. Which is why at times I just wouldn't say something that I already knew was going on, because I like conversating with you. I like figuring things out together. I liked figuring things out with you. And I know sometimes it got tough, and it was okay with me. It was always okay with me. I never minded it because I loved it. But God, did I just hate how I just wouldn't say stuff sometimes. And I worked on it a lot when we were still, you know, together, and even now. I mean, hell, I've solved so many things now, and I've helped so many people. A lot of things have changed in that aspect, and all just because I could have said more, and I did. And although everything and everyone around me is changing and they're growing better, I forgot about myself sometimes. And I'm tired. This new year coming up, tiredness is carrying over, and I mean, I didn't expect anything different. Forgive me for saying that I wish you were a part of it again. I really did. I was gonna try to message you Happy New Year, but I knew it was a bad idea, so I stopped myself. I wasn't the one who initiated that whole thing, and no, I want to fight for everything still, but I know that's a bad idea. I learned my lesson the first time round. But I still have hope that maybe he'll say something someday. Maybe. $25 years. You know, when I was in high school, my group of friends and I, we had this weird deep talk, and I think it was because most of them were high. But we had this weird deep talk about, when do you guys feel like you'll pass away? And it was pretty heavy. But everyone did their thing, and I won't name the people because I think I'm streaming on YouTube, so, and you know, I don't know, say something happens to me and someone comes across this that I know, and it'll be embarrassing. But one of my friends had said that he feels like he'll probably just drink himself to death, so his expectancy was like a 19, and I was like, goddamn. Another one said, I'm just really fucking stupid with what I do half the time, and I feel like maybe like 30 with just like all the shit I do, like the recklessness, and I was like, yeah, okay, damn. I feel like 30's a pretty bold age for that recklessness that he was talking about. One of our girlfriends, one of the girls from the group had said like 50 because she's pretty good with maintaining herself, and you know, she's right, she was. Another one said like 45, probably because of like heart issues, because they get stressed often. And well, then they stared me down and asked me, and I told them like 19, 20 maybe. And they were like, why? And I was like, not reckless or do anything bad. I don't really see myself wanting to go further than those ages. I don't know, life don't sound that great. And they were like, do you plan on doing something? Are you telling us like prematurely? And I was like, no. I don't know, I feel like either my heart, my brain, or that shit I got going is gonna catch up to me unexpectedly, and bam, one day it's just gone at a very young age. And they're like, no, not even like smoking? I feel like we could see you picking up smoking. I was like, what the fuck, no. I don't even like alcohol. What makes you think I'm gonna pick up a cigarette? But no. And then when I was 23, 22, sorry, 22 going to 23, before I had met you, I had reconciled with Adrian. I guess that cat's out of the bag. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. But Adrian and I had a talk about that, like, day where we all talked about that stuff years ago. Adrian is a year older than me, so I was 22, he was 23. And at the time we all had that talk, we were all like 16, 17, 18 maybe. I don't know who would have been 18, but I don't remember their ages or birthdays, besides like Adrian and Lise. No, I think I remember Victoria. Victoria's birthday. But I'm not gonna bother because I don't really care for her. Excuse me. Hiccups already. Brushed my teeth, so if I wanted to go to bed soon I could, but I know my brain well enough that I ain't gonna do that. But anyways, I remember we had a deep talk about all that in his car. And I was just apologizing to him, being like, hey, I'm sorry I haven't talked to you guys in like 2 years. Life has just been really fucking hectic. I just moved out of my mom's and all these things are going on and I'm so confused in life and I'm trying my best to get my diploma grip fucking over with. You know, dad passed and I'm just so fucking out of it. I keep trying, but I feel like I'm fucking punching air right now, and I feel stupid. And Adrian talked to me about it and told me, like, you're not stupid. And just, it's a lot. And you've been dealing with all this stuff alone for these 2 years, and I can only imagine how that can take a toll on you. I told him, like, it's nothing new. I mean, I dealt with, like, a lot heavier things, like, for 10 years and so on and so forth on my own. I think now that I'm older and not like an oblivious dumbass kid and it's like more visible to me, it's like definitely taking a toll on me, but we're going through things, talking about things, and he told me some heavy stuff about like his love life, and we got to that topic about like, hey, remember when we were like talking about all that? And he's like, yeah. What did you say? Like 19, 20? And I was like, yeah. And here you are, 22 years old, 2 years passed. And I was like, yeah. How do you feel about it, Pa? And I was like, I don't know. Everything's been pretty gray that I just kind of don't think about it. I don't take the time to think about it, really. And he's talking to me and he tells me about his stuff and he starts crying a little bit because he's like, I feel like I'm past my due date and like I feel like all these social norms that I'm not fulfilling are kind of getting to me to the point where like I just feel like a complete failure. And I told him like, what social norms? Like the whole fucking move out of your parents by 18, 19, college, 20, fucking successful bullshit. Fuck that. And he's like, well, it's easy for you to say. And I was like, what is that supposed to mean? And he just looks at me. He's like, I don't know. I just feel like, you never really finish your stuff. But you had, like, multiple opportunities and blah, blah. And I told him, like, that wasn't by choice, dog. Like, I wish I did everything the right way, but that was ripped from me as I grew older. And, I couldn't do much, but it's not easy for me to say because I feel the exact same way. I wish I would have definitely been on that same path. Imagine the success I could have brought in if I had taken the opportunities that were in front of me before I knew anything would have happened. Like, I don't know if I'd be happier in life, but I know I'd be in a better spot. That I could help others even further, along with myself. But either way, who says we have to live by that? I feel like that whole social norm bullshit is just stupid. Especially like where we live, it's not a realistic expectation unless your family is already doing really well. And our families, they ain't the best. I mean, compared to yours and mine, they all got good heart. Mine, it's a whole fucking different thing. But to have that expectancy for yourself that you believe others or that others put on you, especially like the social fucking norm of like the rest of the world, especially where like the economy is 1,000 times better than when we live, you're just gonna give yourself a fucking headache. And so you gotta do yourself the favor and be proud of yourself for at least what you have, knowing that like it ain't the end. You can get there. I mean, hell, you see the path to get there, but we both know that it's gonna be super fucking hard, and it sucks like hell because there's no one else in the world that wants it than us. And I get it. You know, like I get exhausted as fuck having to climb that ladder and like hope and pray that I get that opportunity that I've been wishing for, or that I've heard about, or that's like right around the fucking corner, that feels like. But you can't put these expectations on yourself. You can make goals and whatnot, sure, but if you don't meet them at a timestamp, why the fuck are you giving yourself one anyways? Take it slow, whatever it is. Understand the realism it comes with, especially with the life we have. You know, and then you never know, maybe it'll take a shift, but we just gotta keep putting in that work. That's life, at least here. We've both grown, and we've both been thrown around the fucking shitter, and it sucks. And I was just looking at him, and I told him, like, tell me you're proud of yourself, Adrian. Tell me you're proud of you. And he told me, like, I'm proud of me, with some tears running down his cheek. And I'm like, I'm proud of you too. And I won't lie to you, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I know it's easier said than done. And I know, even myself, hearing this, I tend to deny the advice and like the words and everything because we know the road ahead and it sucks. It fucking blows ass to the point where we feel like we won't be able to live the life that others who have it a lot better do or are currently doing. But we can't just give up. That's not, no way. It's not in our code, Adrian. I just looked at him in the eye and I wanted to cry, and I told him, I want to give up every single day. You know, with the things I've seen, the things I've felt, what I've gone through, hell, I mean, shit, I shouldn't be alive. But I am. And I'm going to make the best of it. And I'm going to do my best every day. I'm going to fucking feel like shit a good amount of my days, and I'm still going to keep pushing. I have to. For me and those around me. And he fucking started asking me about relationships, and I hadn't met you at this time. He's like, when do you think you're gonna settle or try to like get in the game again? And I was like, the game? I know I love games, Adrian, but don't call it that. And we were just giggling. He's like, do you think you'll ever date again? And I'm like, I don't think so. I'm not really looking. He's like, how long has it been since your last one? And at that time it was 5 years almost. And he's like, dog, I've been trying like every day. And yet, like, how do you do it for 5 years? And I told him, like, I don't know. I did it well enough over like 12 years, I guess, because I didn't go. I know my first date was around then when I was 12. And I know probably the age of 1 doesn't count, but whatever. And even then, I would always take years apart from each, because I only dated, I don't remember, 6 times. And everyone was a couple of years apart, like 2, I believe. But I never went looking for it. Well, that's not true, no. First 3 were within 2 years. And the 4th one lasted like a week. Because it was just, I don't know, impulsive from both of our ends. And the 5th one, I didn't really count. But it's still there, I guess. Because we were just good friends. We both realized it and we came to good terms, but then I stopped talking to her because she's pretty racist nowadays. And the 6th one, is the one I can't let go of. Yeah, I'd do anything just to hear you talk about your day again. Maybe one day. The 6th one was the realest one of them all. But regardless, sorry, I saw my birthday. But regardless, I 5 minutes until fully charged. I don't know, go to bed when my phone charges completely. But anyways, I'm just gonna get off of that topic. But no, Adrian and I had that talk, and revisiting it was wacky. I had met you a couple of months after that. Can't believe that. Crazy. I was afraid of meeting you. Mainly because I'm not good at social interactions of any sort. So I remember that day where I took 40 minutes to text you back, so I didn't seem like I was excited. 'Cause I don't know. I was scared to scare you away. Even though I know that wasn't gonna happen, I don't know. There's something different about you that I've never felt with anybody in my life that made it feel so special. So to ruin something like that, I was just scared shitless, if I'm being honest. One thing I worry about is that if you try to reach out on those funny days, I mean, obviously it won't be today, hell, it might not even be next month, but I know, I think my birthday's probably the big one. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I feel like you might feel bad or scared too because of what I told you, what I did to Elizabeth when she tried. But Elizabeth ain't you. Elizabeth is a whole different story. Fuck her. Jesus Christ, man. I don't care if they dig this up from my grave and she hears about it. Fuck you, Elizabeth. Treated me like absolute shit. No, she cheated on me and with some fucking emo guy. Ew. Sorry. That reminds me of that shit that Gib used to laugh at a lot when I first met her. Because she had talked about kissing another fucking girl when we first met or something. And she was like, you don't want to hear like this embarrassing gay stuff and blah blah blah. And I was like, what? I told her like, Gib, I'm 18. I'm not a fucking 10-year-old. I'm not gonna go ew at the sight of like fucking gay people kissing. I don't care. She started laughing. She's like, you sound like just like a fucking kid. It's like, what? And she was goofy. Yeah. What was it? When she would tell me about stuff that like we were both shit on. Like this weird guy friend she met through OW Watch. And the dude was fucking creepy, as it was. And she would tell me, oh no, that wasn't, no, I think she met Patrick through school. I'm thinking of someone else. The weirdo who, like, messed with her other friend. Fuck, that guy Ebot or some shit like that. I met him and he tried his hardest to, he tried really hard to be fucking funny around me and it was really annoying. But Patrick, the one that will like always flirt with her and never got the hint that she didn't want anything with him or to do with him. And I still remember his fucking gamer tag on Xbox, Z-Rock or some shit like that, X-Rock. But when she had told me, or she had texted me to get her out of a situation with him because she had sneezed. They were playing King's Row. She was playing ball. He was on Zen. And he goes, your sneeze is really cute. And I could not stop laughing. I'm like, what the fuck kind of thing is that to tell somebody? Like, what kind of, like why do you decide one day randomly, I'm gonna flirt with this person, and the first thing I'm gonna say is, you know, whatever sound effect they make, it's cute. And, you know, lo and behold, the fucking sneeze comes out, and like, it's the most adorable fucking thing on this goddamn planet. Like, I'm sorry to say, but I don't believe sneezes are cute. I don't even think that ones that people like either force or maybe have in general that itchy that shit. Fuck no. Just sneeze. It's whatever. I don't think it's ugly. It's whatever. But when she told me that, we were just talking. I just go ew. She could not stop laughing. It's fucking goofy. But no. For a moment just 3 minutes betray me, so please stay. Okay, tell me to just dance forever, so it makes it better. Oh man, I just have to fall. You still love me. Sorry, embarrassing song. But anyways, I have a lot in mind when it comes to the New Year's. I have a lot of mine in general, and I'll be okay. I know I will. But I'm gonna be sad when I want to be sad, when I need to be sad, and nothing's gonna stop me from that. I'm sorry. Like, I've lived through enough of bullshit in my fucking life where I restricted myself to feel fucking anything that I'm not gonna stop feeling my emotions out, you know? You know, growing up, I'm not crying, by the way. My nose is really stuffy. My sister's sick, so it might be my turn next. Hooray. But, you know, it took me ages just to stop being a fucking idiot about things. And I know that's not a nice thing to say about myself, but I'm just gonna be honest and I'm gonna speak the way I'd like. Obviously, I won't fucking just self-destructive, but Anywho, it took me years to shake off that whole, like, stupid attitude I used to have when I was a teenager growing up, believing that I had to push aside every emotion, and just, like, leave any situation, solely because it made me feel stressed or scared and whatnot. And so I would shut everything down and go into fucking soldier mode, as I like to call it, and throw myself into 1,000 other things, 1,000 other people, and fix everything, everyone, and then just never realized what I was running for to begin with, and never allowed myself to feel. So I'm gonna let myself feel. I'm gonna just not run, and I'm tired of all that, and that's just me now, and I like that. You know, I mean, the one big piece of advice I've learned in life when it comes to things, if like if a situation is getting pretty hectic and scary, you need to take a step back, but don't run from it. Don't just leave it and hope that it fucking solves itself. No, face it, try it, and if it's with someone you care about and you really care about them, and you know what's going on, then you try your damnedest. You know your limits and everything, but that's just me. Everyone's different at the end of the day, and that's okay. But I work that way, and it's annoying, but it's a noble way to live. And I'd rather that than anything else. I know my limits. I know my own worth. I know how to go by things. Hell, I'm not 100% stable, but to an extent I am. You know, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna disappoint people at times, and just everything that's in the book about being human. And so I'm gonna keep trying, and I'm gonna hope for a lot, or I'm just gonna hope that things look up again. I'm gonna try to make that real. But anyways, I've yapped a decent amount. I'm not done. I've got a billion things in mind, as I said. Well, I said 1,000 last time, but I'm gonna play Night in the Woods for a little bit, and then I'm gonna hit the hay, as the white folks say. As the white folks say. Wishy-washy. Anyways, I'm gonna swap to Night in the Woods. I'll be right back. Uh, Good morning, good night. Game should be loading up here. Someone continue our kitty cat adventures. Bring some nostalgia back from all that. Trying to take my laptop to Angus, if I'm not wrong. He's doing the same pop-ups and stuff. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see, did Papa move the boxes? No, I never get the prompt to ask him. But I might have missed it for all I know. I've never liked this bird. What are you doing? Oh, I thought he was gonna fucking slap him. It was pretty great when Granddad gave me that apple crate of old scary stories. Not sure how they ended up out here. Death comes to Wigglesbury, bury a fancy corpse. Elmo Stevenson. Necropus the book first. Lady Shark. The Stoat on Gallons Hill. Fuck you, brother. Hey, yeah. Come say hi. Okay. Mama. Hola. Morning, Mom. Nope. I'm home 24 hours a day. Har, har, har. Also, it's 4 p.m., sweetie. Well, I'm off to find Angus. Oh, is he your little friend Greg's boyfriend? Big guy, kinda quiet? Yeah, that's him. He's also pretty faster, Mom. I need him to fix my laptop. Oh, you better, sweetie. You can't afford to buy a new one. What? Do you even know Angus? Do you? Mom, we were in a band together, kind of. Oh, is the band back together? Yeah, we practiced last night. I don't think we're ever gonna play, though. That sounds like fun. Yeah, I guess. You don't sound too happy about it. Eh. Well, I'm off to find Angus. Have a good time, daughter. Thanks, 24-hour mom. 7 days a week. A little interaction. Alright, let's go chase that squirrel again. Hey, you kid. Adult. So you're back, eh? Yes, Mr. Penderson. Didn't last long, eh? No, Mr. Penderson. Get a job yet? Sebenoid Bear. Couldn't do worse than the current one. And I've ordered your house to be bulldozed. What? Finishing the job you started? Hope you enjoy living in the woods. Those eggs took the paint off the vinyl siding. Scavenge food, commune with the beast, Mr. Penderson. Watch yourself, little miss. Little effing miss. No one's forgotten who you are and what you did, you know. You may act like they have, but that's just small town polite right there. I read that wrong. Is that what this is? Small town polite's all you got, kid. I didn't read it wrong, so watch it. Well, that was really interesting, but I need to go listen to my cells die. Mr. Penderson. Eating dirt. Oh wait, is there anything down here? I want to climb this all the way back to the ground so I can get to that second story of that apartment complex looking thing. Is it Peter? Kick rocks? I don't remember. I always remember that fucking Animal Crossing movie we watched that fucking Isabel tells to like the main protagonist. Hola. 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 I don't think I'll get it perfected. That down. I think the scroll goes for it, yeah. Oh wait. Interactable. Arnold Applebaum owned the mining company like thousands of years ago. Dad said he was a crook who hated unions, but we did get a library. I turned into apartments. Kinda reminds me of my hometown. I don't think I've ever read this plaque before. Arnold A. Applebaum, father to all workers, grandfather to their children, a great-great-grandfather to children's children. Keeps going like that for a while. Erected 1910. Erected. He has this dude right outside her window, constantly. Arnold Stockerbaum. Yeah. I didn't know she lived here. How do I get over there? Can I? BH00? That might be important. Okay, there. Maybe. No. I don't want to take my chances and fall off the roofs and stuff. Can we pass that over there? Ghost. Gotta be a way. Go up there. I thought I could just stand on the satellite dish or something. Or I can just like bump it with my head, but figure out another time. Can't interact with that door. Okay, I think that's enough roof exploring. Oh, dialogue, huh? Run, squirrel. Eddie. It's like being back. Well, I just got home, so just like taking it all in. Feel like anything's changed. Park store's gone. Got a snack falcon now. Food donkey's gone. Got a ham panther though. The Harleys are bigger now. Saw them running around before. Yeah, I babysit those little shits sometimes. I forget the cuts every now and then. Are they bad? They seem so nice. That's how they fool you. You know, they steal things. What? They steal things. Holy crap, I was fooled. I feel like I'm doing too much with my voice for all that, but for my property. It's my street. You ain't changed since he was a kid. Fucking him. Like I said, I'm no Jacksepticeye. I'm just trying to add a little every now and then. Excuse me, word. I like a racist thing in this world. Just calling people by like their animal. Anything you hear? No, this person's still missing. Bola. What's this? Ball. Metal. I don't mind YouTube shorts recently. Fuck yeah, brother. Okay, see if the church is open now. I doubt it. But worth a go. Yep. I can't do the Mario going down. Oh, Subway, see if I can see a little pretzel. Oh hey. Oh, white tunnel fish. Easy to catch and so delish. It's good. Oh god, you were listening. Help me. Hello Mario. I know you. I don't know if you remember me, Miss Rose. Miss Rosa? I knew your grandfather. I visited you the day after you were born. You were so small. I guess some things don't change, eh? How do you know Granddad? I'm here most days. Why don't you stop by sometime and tell you all about him? Things you might not know. Alright, you got my interest. Sweet, curious child. Cool, so I'm gonna go by tomorrow. Excuse me. Those teenagers aren't here anymore. I'm gonna go all the way back and walk the street up top because I don't want to miss any interactions I may have before. I've played this game before, but there's a lot of things I either don't remember or I never did. I would like to get them done because I only have 13 of 31 achievements. There's a lot of things that I wanted to do dialogue-wise, because like based off of choice and whatnot. But I did. A lot of nothing. I'm definitely gonna get sick. I can feel it. Yeah, hey, lady. Can I help you? I don't think so. Okay, isn't Angus supposed to be working here? Maybe he's off shift or day off. Let me see what they're talking about up here. Maybe Greg knows where Angus is at. Better take shelter here, because the smelters, no use hiding, smelters will find you. Cool. Oh, wait, I never knew there was a roof there. Ah, fuck. I didn't get it there. Maybe somewhere here. This? No. I'm sure there'll be a route sometime. Mi pajarito. Hey Greg. Hey May. Got cups on my ears. Wow. Sounds like the ocean in here. That's great, dude. You seen Angus? Every night. Yeah, I meant like, where is Angus now? At work, at the video store. What do you want Angus for? Got computer problems, figured he might know a thing or two. He's a hacker. Really? Pretty sure he hacks. Wow. Cool dude, I'll catch you later. Definitely, I'm so glad you're back. So cute. So that arm, huh? Jeez, yeah, what the hell? What do you think happened? I don't know. How does an arm end up on the sidewalk in Possum Springs? I mean, kinda cool, but creepy. And like, 2 doors down from our apartment. You live in a townie century now? Yeah, we live right next door. Haha, man, you've been away for a long time. I have. Over hanging out later? So much to catch up on. Nah, I got dinner with family. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? A friendly thing. 6 o'clock yet? Okay. So I needed to do that to go talk to Angus. Okay. So now we should be Angus instead of deer. Oh, never mind. Can I help you? Where's Angus? Oh, he works the day shift. It is day. I got here early. Wait, why does everything you say sound like a question? You do the same thing. I just didn't comment on it? Really? Yeah. Huh. Night shift, huh? That's cool. I'm at home with my baby during the day until my mom gets back from work. You babies. Pretty cool job though. Get to watch movies, eat candy, meet cute guys. Ew, cute guys. What's wrong with cute guys? I don't know, cute guys are overrated. Okay. That means he's at his apartment, which is, I think, here. Elevator out or something? Oh. I want to press more. Hello? 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 Looking for Angus. Any idea where Angus lives? I believe he's in number 2. Written on the button, I think. It looks broken. I think the little guy he lives with kicked it in. Craig? Something. Ow. Beats me, kid. I just live here. I'm gonna click on more. Hello, Angus? Searching for my child? Yeah, for Angus. You can search all you like for your Angus. Everyone has different Angus. For some, Angus is a happy marriage. For some, a good career. And for some, a fancy car. My Angus is a guy named Angus. Loser. My child, no Angus will ever compare to the one true Angus, the Lord God above. Okay. Dear, have you encountered God this day? Look, my mom works at the church. I'm in the club by default. Maurice? May? Angus? May? Yeah. You're not Angus. And you ain't Maurice. Well, I'm glad we sorted that out. Yes. Hi, Angus. Angus, you say? Dude, it's May. Tell me about yourself, Maybelline. This isn't Angus. Would you like YouTube? Nope. Bye. Okay. Hello? 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 You're not Angus. Who is this? Who are you? May Borowski. What are you selling? You get a lot of people selling stuff. Hello? What? There's no button. There's gotta be something to make this work. Let's go find a button. Could take the stairs. Wouldn't be a terrible option. Can I just keep clicking? There's no button. I mean, one of these guys can let me up, but doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case. Let me go tell Greg about it. Maybe he'll give me something. Hey, Greg. Just like it. Bye, Greg. Maybe talk to one of the residents, see if they can click me in or whatever it's called. Click. Hello? Arg. Who is this? It's May. May? Yeah, May. I just got electrocuted. Oh yeah, it's fiddly. There's no button. Yeah, you can stick like a screwdriver in there. Well, it's too late now. Come on up. Alright. Let's go. Angus. Oh, come right in. Hey, dude. Welcome to our apartment. I could have been in my underwear. Hey, dude, don't wear pants on my account. Why was the door unlocked? Greg always forgets to lock it. Greg's at work if you're looking for Greg. I'm actually looking for you. My laptop is messed up and I thought, what's wrong with it? Lots of things pop up when I turn it on. What kind of things? You know, things about things not for kids. Why didn't you bring it with you? I forgot it. You know, May, you don't have to be embarrassed about. I'm not. I mean, everyone I know. Let me see what I can do. He gives me like a USB or something. Okay, I got something for you. Like this. It's had a USB port and restart. Should clear you right up. Might delete some of your old files though. Wow, thanks, dude. No problem. I'm gonna head on home. See if your magic works. It's not magic. It's just ones and zeros. And we're like atoms. And our perception of reality is just chemical reactions. Take this away and poof, there goes the universe. Whoa. Sorry. I'm gonna go. My nose is getting stuffy. Hey, Dad. Wife, isn't the mayor of Possum Springs herself? What did you get up to today? hung out with Angus a bit. You remember him? Oh yeah, I like Angus. He's smart. In the old days, I used to work with his dad. I only fell on some hard times after we got laid off. Used to see him at the bar. Yeah. After I stopped drinking, I didn't really see him as much. I wonder how he is. Did they find anything about that arm? Not that I heard. Oh, be careful out there. Maybe I should carry a mace or brass knuckles or something. Be a shame if you got into trouble and you were unarmed. No, I think I'll be okay. What? Ha ha ha, okay, I get it. Unarmed, eh? I'm going to bed now. Good night, but you're kidding. Good night. I shouldn't have said that out loud. I just kind of fucking subconsciously said it. I feel icky. Oh my god, it's gonna kick me in the ass. I can feel it. Box is still there. Doesn't give me dialogue to move them, but let's go use the PC. See if this fix works. Can't get any worse, at least. I guess it could be on fire anyway. Saying these things fast. Oh my god, it's fixed. I guess it turned out okay then, your computer? Yeah, I did, thanks. I put something else on that drive. Do you remember down Demon Tower? Oh yeah, I used to play it like all the time 10 years ago. I've been playing it again. They keep updating it. You can grab your old save from the server and start right where you left off. Oh, cool. You check it out and we can talk Demon Tower sometime. It's pretty cool still. I am definitely doing this. Thanks, Angus. Tips hat. Get that porn off your laptop. I heard you broke it with so much porn. You know it. Rick Wreckage told me that before the internet they'd hide porn out in a hollow log in the woods. And that was the thing, right? Be awkward if you were out hiking out to the porn. Some dude was already there and you're like, sup dude? Guess we were both here for the porn. Guess that happened, you know, it did. I bet that happened. You know it did. I bet they became friends. Porn log bros forever. So dude, you're coming to the party tomorrow night, right? What party? Up in the state forest, lots of people home from school and stuff this weekend. Cool people, the big fire, the snacks, and whatnot. Girl, you know I will. Girl, I'm excited. Woods are so fun at night. I'm gonna get so wasted. There's gonna be no laws in the woods. Cool. Well, you should ask B if she can drive us. Wait, I don't think she likes me. Nah, dude, she's cool. She drives us all the time and lets us borrow her car. Stop by her store tomorrow and ask for her, please. Okay, whatever. Yay. Away message. Born to lose, country trash, proud drummer, skate and destroy, skate to create, bound for glory. Oh, okay. Is that like our thing? Oh yeah. I'm really loving this fucking guy. He's so happy. Godspeed. Bright Harbor Gazette Secretary of Education having with schools is like having public hamburgers. That's insane. Everyone should buy their own hamburgers. Okay, same thing. And then Demon Tower. I think this is supposed to be like Monkey Balloon Game. In the age of blood, a bell will rise, wielding not but a simple blade. Who dares to climb steps of New Tower? International Fire. Demon Tower. Five. Begin with the Blood Thief. Okay. I don't remember playing this one much, but it's supposed to be like vampire or something. I used to play it a lot. I think that's supposed to be health. Oh, yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? It's not letting me attack. so it'll trap me if I don't do it properly. Got it. A lot of down arrows here. Ooh. Oh, I used to like I probably could have done that, huh? And find a key. Scared of a little fuck. Maybe there's a key in the pots. Unless these are purely for like, okay, yeah, I just had to dodge that last time. This is the beginning. Oh, area over here. Oh, wait, vampire hunters? The games. This is kind of like based on. I don't know, but it's a good game. It's really fun to play. Also, like, Minecraft Legends next time. Oh, did I? Kill him already? Well, I don't know how I did that. Level 11 clear. Oh, right. You have. I think he had important dialogue. Okay, this art's cool. If we take 2 shots, I think the green ones are probably just more damage heavy. Gotta avoid that. I don't think it's sprint around it or over it. Might have to just find another way. Maybe I can't sprint over it. So, I mean, why would that be there? Figure it out as it goes. I might be blind. Did I miss something? No shade. I mean, I didn't find any tomb or nothing. I don't want to test it. I lose all of them. Might not be good. I don't think there's a downward direction from here. Oh wait, there's a hidden little corridor. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's cool. Look up the boss from this level, and I think you can just keep doing this until You finish. I mean, I can get to the end, I think. I think I'm right now. That is over, isn't it? Yeah, I can get cocky now. One hit and run. One hit and run. One hit and run. Go on. I missed that. I missed that. No! That was funny. Oh, it puts me... That's a different version of the same level I was just in. I'll try again. I have two swings, so one this time. I had to the entire time. So I don't want to just do that. But I don't want to spam it because of the like seconds of pause. I'm not gonna cross that. Gotta make sure that you're aware of the walls and such so I can actually maneuver through. What are you doing? There's like a little exclamation point. Here we go, it's just, oh my god, what the fuck, same room. I'm gonna get some help if I want to talk with the fucking bosses. Sorry. There should be some health in this. Wait. The room should be over here if I know. I want to add more health. I need more health. I'm leaving without more health. It's on the other side if I'm not wrong. That's maybe I can clear some of these and they potentially surprise me. Okay, I'm surprised there. I want to say there's at least one more dingy of health. Came from there. Now I can feel the cold. I'm gonna get so drugged up tomorrow with medicine. Not in an unhealthy manner, I mean more like, you know, fucking medicine. Hold on. Okay. Seems like being above isn't smart because hitbox is weird. I'm gonna try to drive up here. Had no space at the bottom. Ow. from that. Level 3, the something outskirts. These notifications. Achievements. Break your streak reward. Thanks, Xbox. Keep it in mind. Excuse me, sorry. Jeez. Oh, I lose 1 life permanently now. What game, though? Take 3 hits now. Everyone throws on the floor. I lose 1 life by default? Or is it because I lost a lot of health last time? Okay. Oh my god. What is it over here? No, it must have been the neighbors. No, we don't have neighbors upstairs anymore. I'm not hearing anything prominent, so if it becomes an issue, I'll deal with it. Yes. No. Rata. Come here. Oh. That's a whole different area there. I haven't seen a key entry thingy, but I also haven't paid attention to too well. Got some juice in my bones. I guess maybe it's above with the mirror. I don't see any side, like, tunnels and stuff. I have to cross this. I could have done it the entire time then. Right before they get me. The one on the bottom won't come at me yet. Okay. Oh fuck yeah, it's enough. I can just go home. Oh never mind again. Fuck up. Oh. He's a necromancer. He summons within this passion. Get him raise up. seems like he's not too hard to kill. It's just these fucking guys getting in the way. I need to keep track of his movements, his styles. Okay, you gotta give me a fucking second to breathe. Fucky. Yippee. God damn. How many levels is there to this? Skelly City. One. Oh, we're growing older and weaker. Oh no, we're growing older and stronger. Cause now we're a lot slower. It's always been like that. Oh, we got 4 dashes now. It's only 2 ways. Spike. Here's the key. Oh wow. Look at you. Alright. I'm losing too. Maybe that's when it ends, when it takes away all the hearts that I have. Okay, I just need to find the room now. Just wait for that. Oh. Those guys are fucking nuts. The prison boss guy. Okay. Okay. I'm already gonna fucking tell this. Yeah. Unfortunate. I can just leave. And we do it all. I know Angus might be like, you know, that's cool and we can chat about it, but I might finish that tomorrow. That's cute. Let me look at my notebook real quick. Hello B, did you get my text? Computer. Die anywhere else. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do one of these. Die anywhere else, baby. Sorry, oh my god, excuse me. God, my fucking eyes do that all the time, where like I'm trying to slow down the notes coming in, and it like fucks my vision. Let's open 100% today. Always reminds me of that game I used to play on Max Games, Super Guitar something. Wait, I wanna just save for a minute so I can do that computer game. Super Guitar Hero Maniac 3, that's what I'm thinking of. Banger. Anyways, I don't think I'm gonna necessarily fall asleep yet, but I need to just wait considering that my head is full of a lot. Yummy. But anyways, happy New Year to whoever comes across this at whatever time, period. And depending on why you're here and whatnot, I hope things are okay. But regardless, who's always on my mind. Seems really cringy to say out loud, but I hope you reach out. I hope this isn't a forever thing. Nothing more than I want, just your days and be there. All that happy stuff. Anyways, have a good night, great year.